Hello, for those of you that I haven't met yet, my name is Mark Fitzgerald. I'm the Director of Customer Care, and I'm excited to talk to you today about the beginning of the semester. It seems each year that the summer is getting shorter and shorter, and with all the projects that we have going on there, I know that you're all hard at work and engaged, getting ready for a successful start of the semester. With that, I wanted to talk to you today about what I see as some of our most important objectives for what we should be focusing on this upcoming semester. This semester, we need to focus on being a concierge in our learning spaces. What does this mean, though? First, let's talk about what a learning space is. We aim to facilitate learning in a variety of spaces. This happens in our classrooms, in our labs, it happens at our kiosks, it happens in our zones. It also happens online in places like Blackboard. It's aided by a lot of tools, but the core set is our classroom capture tools and our Google Apps. Each one of us, no matter where we work, needs to know each of these services inside and out. We need to know what's in a classroom. We need to know what resources are available in the labs. We need to know where all of our labs are, where our kiosks are, where our print stations are. We need to know how to use Google Apps and Blackboard like no one else on campus. We need to be able to support our faculty, our staff, and our students in being successful with the use of these learning spaces and the use of these tools. A key project that's going to be tying these learning spaces together is My Boise State. For those of you that are not familiar with My Boise State, this is a portal that's being designed that's tying together Blackboard, tying together Google Apps, tying together resources found in PeopleSoft, and being able to present them to students in such a way to be able to better navigate Boise State and to better leverage these tools. Throughout the semester, you'll be getting more information on what to expect from My Boise State. The second is to define concierge. The first mention of concierge to me draws images of a stuffy bellhop that will do anything for price or handles unreasonable requests. That's not the image that I want you to have. I want the image of a collegial and trusted advisor, that kind of association. Concierge is derived from the French as one who's the keeper of the candles. Later it was defined as the keeper of the keys. As the keeper of the keys, it's our pleasure and opportunity to unlock new technologies for both faculty and staff. I recently received feedback from a student. To quote them, they said, "Everyone I've spoken with there has been very polite, with the exception of one receptionist who barely glanced at me. And when I asked for my computer, what was most frustrating was that I dropped my computer off on Friday and was told that it would be done Monday. I didn't hear back from them, so finally on Thursday I went in and was just sitting there for who knows how long. This has happened a couple more times. You really need to work on having workers calling customers and at least updating them on the condition of their computer." I think this person nailed it on where we need to improve. It's exactly what people have been talking to us about customer service. We need to greet people as they enter our learning spaces. We cannot be hiding behind our computers. It sends the wrong impression, and people interpret it as being rude and unhelpful. We need to be engaged with what is important to our customers and why they have contacted us. We need to set the proper expectations and then manage those expectations properly. We need to have confidence in our answers and in our interactions with people. I know that things are busy. We have a lot of things competing for our time right now. With this as your guide, I'd like you to focus on learning spaces, and I'd like you to focus on being a concierge to those that we're here to serve. To finish up, last week I was asked to give a presentation on the beginning of the semester. I've attached this here so you can get a sampling of things that have been done. If you did not get a chance to attend the All OIT staff meeting, it's an important meeting where a lot of information was transmitted. I'll include a link in this email so that you can see the entire broadcast. It is important and vital that if you were not there and did not watch it online live during the broadcast, that you watch that hour and 10-minute presentation from Max and others. As always, if you have any questions, give me a call, send me an email, work with your supervisors. Let's get things ironed out so we can have success this semester. Thanks. I've been standing up in front of this group for over a year now talking about Windows 7. It has been a long road to upgrade all of our computers, but it's been worth it. With the upgrade, we are better leveraging processors and memory that ship in all of our computers. We've been helping make people more productive and giving them more features. And we've been able to use more back-end tools provided to us by Microsoft to manage the machines out there. Travis and his team of student employees working on this project have been doing amazing work. Windows 7 is just one of the upgrades we've been working on. You've also heard me talk about updates to the classroom. A team of people, including Bob Fernay, John Cooknell, John Stitch, students, and a host of others have been working to add in things like Max Wireless, to add in additional networking ports, dock cams, turning point receivers, and all sorts of other technologies into the classroom this past year. One of those other technologies has been lecture capture. Stan, Brian, Jack, Craig, and the multimedia team have been working to provide the foundation for a whole new way of teaching and studying. Lecture Capture has 3 different platforms for 3 different types of classes. Professors can teach from Boise to Twin Falls using teleconferencing technologies. They can pre-record their lecture for homework assignments using desktop capture. They can allow for in-class activities to be recorded for review and for study using Lecture Capture. People like Ellen Siebold have been working to document all of this and getting the help desk up to speed and ready for the fall semester. One of the projects the labs and Kathleen and Fitzgerald have been working on is re-outfitting the multipurpose building computer lab. This location has 92 computers and is one of our busiest locations. If you haven't had a chance to stop in and look how it has changed, please do so. We've received a lot of positive feedback about the new design and setup. Another upgrade that has taken quite a bit of time is this new building. The new Micron Business and Economics building has represented not just a new facility or even a new technology, but it's a new way of working together. We've partnered with the School of Business and have been working and trying to bring this all together. Lots of people have been involved. Working to bring the final touches on the classrooms has been David Sawyer. Upstairs in the building is a new zone. This setup has been very much like the student union. Michelle and one of our students, Chris, have been working to design the zone in a commons area. It's an area of the building that is very visible and should have a fair amount of foot traffic. We're really excited about the uses that we plan for this area. One of the technologies that we're planning on introducing in a larger scale in this zone is a project being worked on by Stephen Henderson. Students will have more options in copying and using their Bronco Print money to do so. Helping us put together these projects have been some recent changes in Google. The upgrade to Drive and to Hangouts have given us tools to help us be more efficient. Peter has been tasked with leading the way in using these tools. Even now we're broadcasting this meeting using Google Hangouts on Air. Later this semester you should hear an announcement about a concept called Live with the Zone. This will be a broadcast and an in-person weekly event to learn about technologies OIT offers, and we'll be using these Google tools to help us in these presentations. There have been a lot of changes to our internal tools. Just to highlight a few, Mike Rudy has been doing a smashing job in getting our new incident tracking tool set up for us, SCSM. It's always hard to replace a key business tool, and people have been adapting to it really well. Another key business tool for us is our phone queue system. Craig Swafford has been working with David Rencher in putting this together not just for customer care, but for all the call centers on campus. Not many people know, but in terms of phone calls, we're the 3rd largest on campus. There are 2 others that take more phone calls than we do. Our focus this year is going to be on concierge service and learning spaces. Our chief concierge, our keeper of the keys, is Mark Dory. We have a number of plans on not only how to improve service, but also how to improve learning. Our last highlighted upgrade over the summer has been a project by Nathan Wood. He has developed our 2012 learning image and is working to get this deployed to all of our labs, classrooms, and kiosks. He's joined by a host of students in getting this all into production. Drew Ash has also been working to set up new kiosk locations for us. So you've seen quite a few of projects that are just finishing up, getting ready for fall semester. There are some initiatives that we've been working on over the summer that do not release until later in the fall. The first of these has been updates by our partners. Apple and Microsoft have both released new operating systems. We're getting prepared that we can be able to use them, but we won't be able to do that until about the October timeframe. The other is the roadmap teams.
Planning for Campus Solutions in My Boise State has been a large assignment, but it's one that we're excited for. Brian Bolt, Kimberly Hudson, Shad Jessen, and others have done a great job in pulling us together and preparing us for the changes ahead. One key change for the help desk is the way that support is being presented. We hope to reduce the number of password resets called into BroncoWeb and the help desk with these changes. We also plan on introducing chat support for the first time. This is a big endeavor in which we want to do right, but be able to provide new options in being able to contact the help desk. So now it's your chance. Any questions?